We're good. Let's go.
Meeting come to order on December 19th. It is 6:30 p.m. Everybody in the audience should silence their phones. Thank you. We're gonna please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, tonight we have one appeal to decide whether or not to grant or request or deny the variance based on the established zoning laws of the town of Manlius. First, we need to approve the
Can I
minutes.
make a motion to approve the minutes from last month? I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? All right,
Can I make a motion to waive the public notice? I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Can I make a motion to open the public hearing?
I'll make a motion to.
All in favor? Oh, you second it?
Yeah, second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Come on up. Tell us what you'd like to do.
So on the podium?
That was
Yes,
rapid.
sir.
The podium.
That was rapid fire.
That's where the mic is.
Yeah.
So I'm requesting a variance for,
Two variances.
two variances. One in the side yard and then one in the back. The 35 foot in the back. After talking with Tom, you know, he drew me a nice map, but we couldn't build next to the power lines. Obviously, there's an easement through our yard for the power lines. So the area that we have is close to the back of the house. It's the flattest level part of the land. And I didn't have it. So it's 15 feet setback from the side and the 35 foot setback from the back. We talked about having a privacy fence along the back side of the yard to keep, you know, the noise down and anything else like noise pollution, any kind of other stuff for the neighbors. We have it's very wooded back there, so it would tie something that would nicely tie into the already wooded area, right? It wouldn't be anything like.
Yeah, so you have a lot of tree cover between you and the circle behind you.
Correct, exactly. And I don't want to do like, we talked about the possibility of arborvitae's, but you know, we know that those around here, the deer will chomp right through those. So probably a solid fence, 6 foot high, privacy fence would be a nice touch along the back. And then we'll do just up to code, wrought iron, or, you know, aluminum fence along the fronts and sides.
And the shrubs along the sides would stay.
Pardon?
The shrubs along the
Correct,
sides.
yeah, exactly.
Do we have any?
Yeah, you have a good barrier between, as you look at the front of your house, the arborvitae to the left provides a nice barrier to the house to your left.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. And then once we're all said and done, we'll put another visual barrier on the side going down the hill to that neighbor, where there's the chain link fence now. So we'll put up another visual, we'll put up, not a fence, we'll put up some natural bushes, hedges, to kind of create the privacy on that side of the,
Is that for 7266 Wakefield?
correct, yes, down the hill, yeah.
Over here. Okay. Yeah, so you said like, because those big power lines on the side, and it's pretty sloped on that side too, and you have your nice deck coming from the other side, and you have it coming back from the deck.
Correct, yep, exactly.
So you're talking about a privacy fence, 6 foot tall. So if you look behind you.
Yep.
The
Yeah, right.
red mark is where your house is, looking at the back, so you'd be talking about the right-hand side, leaving the arborvitae there.
Yep.
Putting a privacy fence along the bottom, and then also on the left side.
I was going to
I'm
do,
gonna scroll down, so
Okay.
you can probably reach.
can I walk up there? Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
So so our vision, these trees right here are no longer here, so I'm not gonna fence in the whole backyard, just because we like to have a natural space. We're gonna fence in the area that's covered by the pool, so I was gonna do the privacy fence along the back side, and then it'd have, everybody's are on this side here.
Yeah.
And then, it would just be privacy fence on this side for here, and then over, this would just be, not be chain link, but whatever the, you know, the aluminum, fence, black. I don't know what it's called.
So would you be able to see through it?
On this,
On the side.
on this side, yes, on the back, from this house here and this house here, you're not gonna see the pool.
Right, I mean, on the side. facing-
Correct, and we'll be able to see out, this is, the kids' play area is right here. So we like to be able, to just line of sight to be able to see, you know, if they're in the pool, I wanna make sure we can see them too, if they're in the pool.
You heard anything from any of the neighbors?
Nothing,
Nothing.
nothing.
Can we make a condition to maintain that tree cover on the right side of the house?
Yeah, I think,
Just from a privacy standpoint? I mean, there's a lot of trees between that and the other house.
true.
To just maintain some type of shrubbery?
Yeah.
Trees? Okay.
Perfect.
I
And
think, because that just provides additional bluff between you and the ones to your right there.
and I was looking like even
And they
if,
have a pool too, right?
Not
No.
7260, the one right next to it does.
Okay.
Right.
And that one, yeah, 7227, oh, sorry, 7266 has a
Wakefield?
pool, 7260 does not have a pool.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
The other one.
I messed it up, yeah, this one.
7270.
Ren Circle
They-
does have a pool, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Seven two
pool
six
there.
six Wakefield and 7270, okay. Okay, any other questions?
I don't know.
Are you gonna put in like a pool house or anything like that?
Not as part of this project.
Okay.
I know that if, I went to him, talked to Tom, he's like, 12 by 12, shed will be the biggest we're doing, it's not gonna be part of this scope, and
Yeah, I'm just saying if you're doing it now, keep that in mind that if you do after the fact, you'll have to come back to us because of, depending on where you put it.
the distance from the,
Yeah.
okay, perfect,
Yeah.
okay.
And just consider that's gonna be a separate,
Yeah, exactly, yeah, nothing that's part of this, permit or variance will be part of a.
Where's the filter?
we've
and all
seen that before where people.
Along, our air conditioners,
Oh,
that's
Tom,
okay.
No,
We got mechanicals, so our mechanicals are right here, is our air conditioner, so we're going to do, heater and, filter is gonna go right here on the side of the house.
where the air conditioning is the same?
Correct, yeah, exactly.
I can put it back to here, so it would be,
Yeah, there's the air conditioner right there, and then it'd be like two more things down here.
All right. Anybody online? All right, thank you, Matt. You can
Thank
have a
you.
seat. Do you want to chat, anybody online?
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Alright.
Anybody opposed? Nope, okay. So let's go ahead and go through the, we gotta go through, Matt, we gotta go through 5 questions.
Okay.
Your questions, same questions that you asked.
Okay,
We're gonna go through them.
okay.
The first question will be whether the benefit to the applicant can be achieved by some other means. Is there any other way to achieve what you think?
Yes. Yes, but it would be directly into power lines and it would, there's a serious grade there.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes, but it's not the right solution.
Yeah.
Or the logical solution.
And also with the power lines are this.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you got power lines in that grade.
Okay. Whether undesirable change can be introduced in a character of the neighborhood or detriment to nearby properties.
No,
No. Nope. All right, whether the request variant for the both variances is substantial?
I think so.
yeah, the rear one, absolutely.
Yeah, the
Well,
35 feet,
the side one's 15 though, isn't it?
11,
Well, it's over half, so yeah, I would say they're both.
okay. Whether the alleged difficulty was self-created?
Yes.
Yes.
I do have another question. Who's building the
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Ken?
Did I miss one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four.
Oh, whether
Fourth one?
the variance is an adverse impact on the physical or environment conditions of the neighborhood?
No.
No. Okay.
So, I'm gonna be Jamie for a minute.
Mhm,
By going through that, you answered 3 yeses.
2 yeses.
2 yeses.
I've got 3.
You had 3. You had said yes here, right?
The first one.
You said yes to this one.
I don't know if this would necessarily be feasible. I don't think it's
It
feasible.
would if you did a serious amount of backfill.
Grading, yeah,
Yeah.
that would make it feasible, but I think
But
also,
under the power lines,
would we have to contact
You could-
National Grid and everything with an easement there?
well, Canon probably wouldn't put it under power lines because so that actually could change the answer to 1. So that's why I'm asking.
they cannot.
What's their, do they have an easement right there?
There's 25 feet off from the power line, as you see from down here.
So then because of that, that would make that question a no, because you
Right,
can't,
because you
by an
can't.
easement, you
Can't.
can't put it on that
You
side.
cannot probably go
So-
from where that bay
Then-
window is. this
Are you
way.
okay changing 1 to a no?
Yes.
So one's no, carry
Yeah.
with that. Copy. All right,
I was thinking of the power line not being, I didn't know how much latitude there was.
Yeah.
but you said 25 feet.
so it would,
Correct.
but again, because of the fact that we had 3 yeses, you had to,
Look at that again.
yeah.
Okay. The ZBA, after taking into consideration the above 5 factors, finds the benefit to the applicant does outweigh the detriment to the neighborhood or community. The ZBA finds, should we do 2 different, right? Does anybody want to make a motion? Or no?
Would it be-
We can do them as the same motion,
But you gotta
just
do
gotta
the-
add the
the
There's
condition
an
onto
agreement,
it.
there's no significant impact on the environment, therefore I propose a type 2 action on seeker and no further review is required. Based on the discussions, would someone make a motion to grant or deny an area variance for this applicant?
I'll do it. I'd like to make a motion, the zoning board grant an area variance to Matthew C. Dean for the real property located at 4963 Tall Oaks Drive, Fayetteville, New York, 13066. Tax map ID 101.01-21.7. Variance granted for the purpose construction of an 18 by 34-foot in-ground mount pond pool with a 92-inch spillover
So that's a
spout.
question, sorry. Where in that picture in relation is the deck, the spa part gonna be closer to the deck?
It'll be, that's the open discussion. My thought was gonna have it be on,
Because you're giving a variance for the pool.
And, well,
Does that include the?
it did
the
when
spa
I
because
wrote,
it's a spillover?
yeah, when I wrote it, I used the, give me 1 second. I'll pull it.
Because it's not a separate, it's a singular installation,
Yes.
right?
I thought you said the spa was gonna be back towards the deck.
it's gonna be so this part, can I show you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
this is the picture that is in the, so this spot, so we thought that the spillover spot, they're kind of like a waterfall kind of thing, would be, furthest from, exactly, yeah, so right there in that
Okay.
picture.
On the right hand
And
side.
then, yeah, so then when you can see the kind of the water coming over, I mean.
And just to
for cracks.
clarify for our records, that does not need a separate. Because
I considered them one,
all at once.
yeah, I considered it one installation. It's just the difference between hot water and cold
It's
water.
not a separate,
But Canon did a great job, does a great job with doing this, but I mean, when they were referencing this, they did the 5 feet right there. This line, I think, was gonna be a little more true to this, but it was gonna be at no point closer to 5 feet.
Closer, right,
Okay,
So essentially, this was just gonna they did a good job.
Okay.
They generally do a good job.
let's go back to the motion.
Yep, sorry.
Okay. And granting a 35-foot variance to meet the provide relief from the 40-foot rear yard setback, as well as granting the 11-foot variance to provide relief from the required 20-foot side yard setback requirement.
I will second, oh wait,
Oh, you
and
want
a
it.
condition,
Condition
that
that
they maintain
Well, Warren,
the tree cover, right?
Maintain the arborvitae or similar tree cover if something happens to the arborvitae, with a height measurement of at least 6 feet along that border with the next door neighbor's house, which is,
And do you want to include the fence too?
I think it has to be put in there, right?
It
yeah,
has to be with this, so that that's in this,
I just, my thought, what was the number of that house next door?
Let's pull that.
So, was it 49, 83? Okay, the tree line and a 6-foot high privacy fence on the back of the property, the back of the pool, and chain link, or is it chain link on
the three other sides, like.
That wouldn't be chain, I think just the
Or,
other.
you said chain link.
Well, I said chain, but it's it's black, it's aluminum, it's because of the
Like the raw iron.
wrought iron, yeah, I was trying to,
Okay. On the other two sides, but privacy in the back.
correct, yeah,
You can't see through.
correct.
I will second your motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
Anybody opposed? Sorry, motion passes. Done that.
Do we have any other business?
We will have a meeting in January. There should just be one. Tom will get a hold of you, send you everything you need. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, That's wonderful, thank you guys very much.
Thank
And thank you for, I know this wasn't ideal, but I.
It works.
Actually, yeah.
We get it. We understand.
Have a good
when are
Christmas.
they planning on doing this?
I'm already had a spot for me in April,
Oh,
so,
it's early.
correct, so I tried to get him to do the.
Like right after the ground is on first.
Yeah, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the girls will have a good Christmas, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm welcome, thank you guys very much, happy holidays.
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Can I,
Oh, hold on.
So
Wait a minute.
we will have a meeting in January. We'll have just one on there. And then we'll do the organizational meeting as well in January with the dates.
Okay,
So,
and Tim's back on the boarding, the ZBA,
yep, another 5 years, we're stuck with them.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thanks, Tom, for all that.
I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn.
Okay, yeah, I'll second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.